Bonjour! This is just a quick little walkthrough of Schoology for my online academy students. If there are any questions that I don't answer in this little tutorial, then please by all means email me. There'll be information about how to do that as part of this. But just wanted to kind of give you a quick little walkthrough so you know what to expect. So when you open up Schoology from your courses dashboard, you're going to see that our course looks like this. All of these are interactive buttons. So if you want to see my back to school night video, you can click here. My website there's not much to it quite yet, but there will be little by little. So that will be here. If you want to sign up for a meeting with me, this takes you directly to my calendar sign up. So that should be quite handy. If you ever need to meet with me one-on-one, I'm always available there. To join our live class, we're going to talk about this in a moment, how that's going to work, but this just takes you to Google Meet. So to join any live class, that's how you get there. You go here and then you put in a join code. We're going to do a weekly check-in every week to make sure that students are getting things, get some feedback, etc., see how you're feeling about things. That'll be especially important in this first week. And then finally, students are regularly 2 to 3 times a week going to have a little exit quiz, very short true or false quiz. And we're actually going to practice it on Tuesday in class, just do a little quiz about the class expectations, but usually the exit quiz is going to be content related. So the Start Here page obviously is where you start. Okay, so I mentioned here, I do not know when we're going to be meeting. I would like to put together something for Wednesday afternoon, and I will email everybody about that tomorrow. But you all are coming from all 3 high schools and all 3 middle schools. So with all those different schedules and other things that just kind of make it difficult to find a time to meet, especially, well, also just the number of you, there are 36 of you. So that's a lot of schedules to get all in line. I'm hoping to meet with you. However, that won't be something we'll be able to do super regularly, and I can't expect you to be there at a given time. So if you are interested, these are the join codes for my other French 1 classes. Because of the current situation, we're doing virtual classes, so I'll be meeting with them virtually, and the content will all be the same as what you're doing. It won't be exactly in line, but it'll be pretty darn close, and I would love to just have you kind of see what the in-person format is like and how that differs from what we're doing. So anytime you can drop in on one of these, that would be wonderful. This is the join code for the first period LSHS class that I have. That's from 8 to 8:45. That'll be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday at that time. The second hour class is this time. That's also at LSHS. The last class that I have in French of the day is at Summit Lakes Middle School. Now it's middle school, but it's exactly the same content as the high school, so it really doesn't matter. It's all the same stuff. Those are the times, and that's the code. So again, you would just go to join the live class. That will take you to the Google Meet website. And then you would put in the appropriate code. If we're meeting as an online group, you would put in this code. If you're dropping in on one of these classes, you would put in whatever code is the one for the class you're dropping in on. There's some other information here. You can read through that on your own. Back to school night information. This is the video that I also mentioned is linked up here. It just kind of gives a rundown of the class and what to expect, grading, and things like that. The Guardian Survey, that's just information about the students from the parent-guardian point of view. So parents, if and when you see this, if you could click on it and take that survey, I would be very appreciative. And this is the long form syllabus. Up here, there's a kind of shorter syllabus that really has all the information you need to know. But if you want the real nitty-gritty, it's going to be in here. So that's that folder. Now, every week, students will go to a folder called This Week. And within that week, well, you'll see the dates here. After this week, this folder will change to just September 8th through 11th. It will move down in the ranks, and then the new folder of this week will be on top. So I'll try to make it so that it's easy to see on top, you know what you're doing. Our objectives will be on the outside of the folder, and then when you go inside, you're going to see a presentation. Now, typically I wouldn't walk you through this presentation. You just kind of go through it at your own pace, but since this is the first week and I'm doing this video anyway. So this is what this week's agenda looks like. It is not entirely fleshed out yet. I am hoping to have pretty fleshed out and ready to go agendas for you weekly. Because of the nature of this week, it's chaotic with the beginning of school, and also I'm not quite sure how long things are going to take you. So I'm going to get some feedback and hopefully be able to give you these entire weeks at a time on a Monday so that you can work on them at your own pace throughout the week. So for this week, the one day that is very much ready is Tuesday, and the others are pretty close. So on Tuesday, quickly, just a welcome to class. This explains a couple things about the class itself. And then this is about video conferencing. Again, this is not something that we'll be able to do regularly, but when you are in a video conference, a few of the expectations. And then we are going to play a little game. Now, this is a little bit different since we're not in real time, so the students are going to make a flip grid to tell me a little about themselves. And the first thing they're going to tell me is, well, here, I'll click on this. The first thing, actually, no. The first thing they're going to tell me is their name. All of this is included in this link too, but I'll just stay here. So they're going to say, je m'appelle, insert name, and then they're going to show me 3 things from their home that fall into these categories, something that they love or that makes them happy, etc. So when they click on this link, they are going to see the what's required of them one more time, and then also they'll see my response. So they can go through and they can listen. I do exactly what they'll be doing. So I say, je m'appelle Madame Michon, and I show 3 things that I like and quickly say why. So that is that. They'll be turning those in. It's very self-explanatory. But if you have any questions about Flipgrid, I need to put a Flipgrid explanation on to Schoology, and I will do that. But if you have any questions in the meantime, just email me. It's pretty self-explanatory, though. I think you'll find it's pretty easy to use. So that is Flipgrid. You'll be doing that this week, tomorrow. And then after that, we'll talk a little bit about what the class expectations are. There are a few slides that just kind of say what to expect, and then what you need to do, what you need to have in terms of your class materials. And then interrogation means a quiz. So we're going to be having these regular quizzes, and this is what I was showing you too earlier on the materials page, where you saw the button that says exit quiz form. So students will click on this, they'll see this form, they're going to listen to me ask a question. So true or false, you need to have markers for this class, and they would say false, etc. So it will be very easy. This first quiz is just a way of helping them to understand how those quizzes are going to work. Okay, and really that's it. After the students are done with that quiz, they will continue in that same presentation throughout the rest of the days this week. You don't necessarily have to do them on the days. Those are just kind of what my recommendations are. So for example, if you wanted to go straight to Wednesday, you could. I will have a video here showing these are different commands. La classe se lève, stand up. La classe s'assied, sit down, etc. that I will show a video of so students will know about these command terms. We're going to review Je m'appelle and do a little video that helps with Je m'appelle, where we hear some native speakers. You're going to watch a little presentation about myself, etc. So the rest of what we're doing is just kind of outlined here. Like I said, it's not exactly what we're doing quite yet, but I will have a lot more detail in there probably by tomorrow. So that really is it. The materials page is going to be the main place where students need to go. These buttons are pretty much everything they're going to need. I tried to keep it nice and simple. If you or your student have any questions for me, please feel free to email me. My email address is, well, actually, you could just click on the meeting sign up button, or my email address, Susan, susan.michon, M-I-C-H-O-N, at LSR7.net. So I look forward to having your students in class, and hopefully I will see them on a video chat sometime soon. Au revoir.